Hey, what's up, good people? It's your boy James Harris. Of course, mental health. Listen, why are NFL players dying in silence? Over the past couple of years, you've been seeing more and more painful and important questions being asked about this topic specifically, not directly directed to the NFL, but communities as a whole, the families, and so much more. NFL players down by suicide is a complex issue that involves a mix of brain injury, emotional trauma, emotional loss, lack of support after football. So I'll do my best to try to break this down from the athletes that I've talked to, some professional as well as some on the college level. So most of them we're talking about the systemic gaps from the NFL and the NFLPA, which are definitely doing a good job of trying to improve mental health. But many of the retired players are saying they don't know how to access them or they just don't trust the system. So the transition out of football is, of course, one of those things of being an athlete one day and the next day you're alone with no routine and pretty much clear guidance what to do. Mental health and identity loss is definitely important. NFL players live with this intense pressure to perform, be tough, never show weakness for most of their journey. When their careers end, of course, different people have different reasons, whether it's injury or age. Many lose that sense of identity, that sense of structure, and some realistically lose purpose. They go from being celebrated all over, these heroes, different stadiums and traveling so much to feeling like they've forgotten, whether it's from the fans and or family members. So without the proper support, they go into identity crisis and crash, which can lead to depression and or feeling hopeless. And of course, the big one, we can't forget about CTE, which is a degenerative brain disease that's found in people with repeatedly head trauma, common in football players. And of course, it causes depression, aggression, impulse control, memory loss, and yes, suicidal thoughts. Many players die by suicide were later found to have had CTE. The sad thing about this, you can't diagnose it until after they die because, of course, they got to do the brain study. Um, and of course, with this, talking to different athletes, they got the pain, they got addiction, and then they got the isolation. Many players have now been living with chronic pain, which they turn to painkillers, alcohol, and other substances to cope, which can cause a deeper issue. Of course, you got the depression mixed with that, and then you got the distorted judgment based on these substances that you're taking. So, of course, isolation and retirement makes it even worse. Players can lose that camaraderie that they had in the locker room, that sense of belonging and so many different things. And of course, having men to heal, I know the stigma that's attached with being a man and not feeling like you can associate or talk to somebody. So those are some of the reasons. But hit me up if you've been seeing this trend as well. www.mentalheal.com, www.mentoheal.com.